Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For any first time viewers, I'm Jesse Rebirth and this is the Iron Studios T-Rex Attack Set B. From what I know, this is going to be the car. It says car number 5. So Jurassic Park is something that's very near and dear to Karen and I's heart. I'm not too big on the new Jurassic Park movies, but I absolutely love the old ones. I got this from Chronicle Collectibles and I wanted to take a second to say I had seen a letter recently from their lawyer stating about how they're going to try to adapt and change it. Basically, they're filing for bankruptcy. And I hear a lot of people are nervous that they're not going to get the pieces that they ordered through them. And this is kind of scary because this came through Chronicle Collectibles too. And this was very expensive. I have tracked Set B and Set A. You can watch both videos and then I'll do one of them together at the end. But this came from Chronicle Collectibles because I tried to order this from Iron Studios, and Chronicle Collectibles for some time owned exclusive rights to selling these large Jurassic Park pieces in the US. Same with the Prime 1 pieces, the Iron Studio pieces. Now it seems a little different. You can order straight from them and get them here in the US. But originally, when I bought this piece, I was buying it by pieces because I sent an email to Iron Studios and they literally said, oh, you could buy it by pieces or the whole thing as a set. Well, the thing was, that was very misleading because, yes, you could buy it in pieces, but you could never own the set if you did buy it in pieces. You had to basically get Set B and Set A to have it. But anyway, I did it back when I had this on pre-order with Chronicle Collectibles. I had the T-Rex and Alan Grant and all them ordered separately. And I asked if I could return them all to buy the whole set, and they worked with me, and they absolutely did right by that. But I assume this is the track, and this is our car. Let's go ahead and get this box open first. Right. So this came with Set B. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Very cool piece of art. They look just like the old-time trading cards that you'll see right here. These used to come with your Jurassic Park toys you would buy. That one just says Iron Studios. But this is exactly how all your old trading cards would look. And there'd be stats and stuff on the back. Very cool art print. I wonder if track or Set A will also come with the same print, meaning we will have gotten 2 of them. I don't think there was anybody that would be buying Set B without Set A. Set B is kind of the, for my opinion, the more boring of the 2 sets. Well, let's take a look in here. Alright, there's the fence and everything. Very braided wire cables. We got plants and, oh, how cool, look. The little pamphlets, the maps and everything that go in the cars.
This came apart from this?
Yeah. It just...
Are they glued?
Yeah, they're glued in there. You know what? We'll get that fixed. Not a worry. There we go.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So, what I assume we're gonna have to get rid of this right away. Check it out. We got these footprints. And there's like clear resin in it. It looks like there's water all over it. Part 2 of Set B. So I'm assuming Part 1, number 360 of 384. All right, let's see here. definitely looks like that's how that's going to go, right? Mm-hmm. Wow, this thing is going to be monstrous. So we should probably move it forward. It's crazy because it seems like there's no set, like you're going to just put the car on it and stuff like that. Now these are absolutely insane because this is where our fence goes, and it's going to go this way because I think our plants, it's going to go something like this. Let's go ahead and some more. And then I think part 2. Huh. Wow. So this is pretty much insane. What I want to do, just to be on the safe side, so I want to put this diagonal on the table. Part 2, part 2. So they're all saying part 2. Now what I'm wondering is part 2. I'm wondering if there's any instructions, or if we're just kind of left to go at it. Because there certainly was nothing. From what I assume, this one's kind of a little curved. I feel like that would be one of the bridge connectors. We'll figure it out. Because these have I wonder if they sort of go better together with certain ones. Oh, you know what? They kind of have corresponding grooves. Maybe not. Might be lying. No? They just go together. From what I can tell, this is how it's going to go for the most part. All right. Now, we shall take a look at this. So that's 2 of them we'll have to hook back in there. Now, this will probably be a good tell of how this is going to go. I assume. I guess it has to. Let's take a look. If there was ever a piece that should have came with some instruction, it is absolutely this piece. So how it seems is, it's kind of cool. We got all of our little lights and everything. Now, I think this is backwards. So check it out. This is obviously a middle piece because the support column goes in there. We'll move this one down because our lights should absolutely be sticking.
Oh, you just dropped the thing.
You know what?
Oh.
Alright, so how this is going to go. This one comes all the way over here to the edge. That one's gonna go there. This one's gonna be the one that goes here at the end. And this one's gonna go right here in the middle. Because what will happen is this goes right here. So what we must do is we have to feed each of these through. This is cool. So that's where the cable's ripped. And we'll have to see how we're gonna do that. Now we have a couple holes in the back where we're gonna insert our plants. So we might as well do that now. You can see we have all these fake plants. Oh, cool. It's only a couple. It's gonna be kind of like doing a Christmas tree. I mean, this piece is easily one of the coolest things I had ever seen, and there was no doubt in my mind that we had to get it. So you'd probably want to make it look as natural as possible. I don't really think anything leans right up against the fence because sure it would catch on fire. So it seems that we have 3 of these large ones. It makes me wonder which one is technically supposed to be for the middle. Look at how cool this is, just filling it in. We'll put this one here in the middle for now. I kind of feel like you do the big one, the little one, and then the big one again. But we'll see. But you also have these. Now what's kind of wild about it is how big these leaves are. I feel like if you really wanted to make this look real, you could go in there with, get some really small little leaves and just make it look as natural as can be. This just looks like they kind of went to Hobby Lobby and grabbed just, you know, whatever was on sale that weekend. Not knocking it, it's still very cool. And I like that they give you everything you need. It's making it look like a thick vegetation. I will say, a set of instructions would have been ideal though. I kind of feel like it's supposed to be more open though, where the cables are ripped, you know? These are a little posable, but not really. I think they're more just supposed to kind of, you know, we know that they're ripped. Now, you know, it's a bummer. So I gotta put this back on. Here, what we'll do. How cool. I'd like to There we go. That's cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right. Now we also, I'm sure this goes in the back of our truck that we're about to open.
Yeah.
Little map. We got some little brochures, a bunch of them too. How cool. They're only one side printed, but they're meant to be spread. It's showing you Jurassic Park. So it's basically, this would be the outside of the pamphlet, and this would probably be the inside of the pamphlet if it was double printed. But we're just looking for pamphlet cover because they're going to go in the back of the truck. So on that note, it's funny because I actually thought this was going to sit on here and swivel, but that ain't happening. This thing is monstrous. Like, it's massive. All right. So now this should have our car. It should have our Alan and Ian, or our Alan Grant and our Ian Malcolm. That's definitely much lighter. All right. Damn, they're big. This whole thing is a lot bigger than I thought. I always think these things are going to be smaller than they are, and then they turn out to be massive. All right. I think the safest thing to do would be to pull the car out.
Careful.
All right. Need to grab a pair of scissors real quick. Now, if you bought these things all separate, Grant and Malcolm and them came with their own base and stuff like that. It kind of feels like, I don't see any peg holes. Oh, there's one there. There should be one kind of by where the car is going to sit. Holy crap.
Look at the details on the rain.
Yeah, it's all wet. It's metal too. Or no, probably polystone.
Yeah.
Fills metal underneath. The wheels do not move. Oh, good. Because remember their door. I think it's just his door too. So you can see it's even got like this nice little interior. The back should probably open. Now I know this thing, its ass end kind of hangs off. Let's see. I think that's... Let me go around here. Because the best way we'll figure it out is by where our other peg hole is. Yep, right there. There's our other peg hole. That's where Malcolm's gonna stand. It is kind of it's like a little uneven, but maybe it's meant to be that way.
Maybe squish it a bit to the front.
No, because it goes, the back actually hangs off the back here. Because it has to have the door open for Malcolm to be right outside it. You know what I think? I mean, this is kind of like a minute thing, but I think you just have to put something under that tire. Now, Here is our Ian Malcolm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he is very cool. And he's wet. He has this flare. Now, what I will say, oh, all right, and then we put the car on. Because he's supposed to be right by the door. All right. Now, oh,
The wipers?
no. These hook on.
So the antenna?
Yeah. I'll have to, because the wipers are there. I think they go. Yeah, they do. Oh no, we'll figure it out. All right. Alan Grant. How insanely cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jurassic Park has been getting more and more love over the recent years. I think it's because basically the age group that's seen this as children are now buying collectibles. And more companies of people who grew up with this are starting to want to see it. But that is the set B of this. And it is extremely cool.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't know is the windows, I don't want to break them. But I'm wondering, maybe...
They go on the other car, no?
Yeah, I think they go...
Because remember when
they go
Lex,
digging?
she's looking through or no, it's
Tim.
Tim, he's looking for the goggles, the night vision goggles.
I was absolutely right, though. These go right here on the doors. It's like you kind of got to really force them in there. But they're definitely the antenna for the door. And I don't think this one's all the way down there yet either. Probably take a heat, like a hair dryer, and blow this for a little bit. And then put this one right on in. But there is, just real quick while Karen and I were getting ready to move it, I told her I think it lights up, and we found the area where you put the batteries on the very bottom. You can see the TVs in here. You can't tell from the video, but they have little Jurassic Park logos on the screen. Looks like rain all over the Jeep. And then if we move around to the front, you can see the headlights on. Very, very cool. Even a cool piece, even cooler. 1/10 was a very ambitious size and everything to go for with this. Like, that's incredible that they went 1/10. Now the T-Rex, when I saw 1/10, I thought, you know, the car's gonna be about that big, the guys will be about that big, and the T-Rex will be about this big. No, the T-Rex is huge. I know exactly which box he's in. I'm gonna get that out here. We'll get it open. We'll probably, I don't even know. This thing's gonna be hard to move.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the 3 pieces and the way everything is. But, we'll end this one right here. We'll do set A and then we'll put them together. But this is your set B of Iron Studios Breakout T-Rex. Go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a sub, leave me any questions you want me to answer about anything. Find me over on Instagram. It's Jesse_Rebirth. But as always, guys, keep buying toys.